went onto Facebook and we're going undercover in some Facebook neighbourhood groups by photoshopping some photos of exotic animals in non-exotic neighbourhoods. Guys, welcome back to the second channel. We're back at it again. I'm not gonna lie, I actually got this idea from one of you guys that commented on my video. As you can see, photoshopping animals that aren't native to the area, that's what we're gonna be doing. And if you guys have any ideas of ways I can troll on Facebook with Photoshop, comment them down below and I might do yours next time. I've joined a whole load of neighbourhood groups. One of them was this one, Life in Florida, which I soon realised I can't do in this group because Florida has a lot of exotic animals. Literally, look at this. If you just go through this group in the last week or so, you've got someone posting about a bobcat pulling a shark out of the water. Two very exotic animals. You've got someone else posting about a crocodile in their swimming pool. Honestly, what a place. I need to do a whole video on Florida in itself just because this is just normal here. Literally just waking up and you've got a crocodile in your pool. Oh my gosh, I've just seen another one. What the hell? This is genuinely real as well. This is not Photoshop. This is just Florida. This was the craziest photo I posted back in 2024. The alligator pushed open her front door, which was only latched by a magnet, then walked right into her kitchen. How is Florida a real place? So yeah, this is all just inspiration for what we're gonna be doing today. I'm not gonna lie, we are gonna have to try and keep it a bit more safe though, because I don't want anyone to call the police on me and be like, oh my gosh guys, there's a lion in my town. Please help us. Don't want to cause any problems. So we're gonna try and do this with non-deadly animals. They're still exotic animals that shouldn't be in these local neighborhoods. And the neighborhood we're gonna start with is Basingstoke. That's right. Where is Basingstoke? I have no idea. But I am a member of their local neighborhood group. We've got 34,000 members. And just like all Facebook neighborhood groups, there's not too much going on here. Someone here is asking for the best cake baker in Basingstoke. Someone's complaining about parking. And someone else is literally just asking for a job. But what we want to do is we want to go through the media. And the reason we want to do this is I want to try and find a nice location that we can put these animals in. So let's see what we got here. I know that the original comment did say use Google Maps. So the problem with Google Maps is you've got all this stuff on it like road names and stuff. And all the number plates are blurred. So it does look a little bit off. So what I'm thinking is we recycle the actual residence pictures. For example, we could take this one and we could just put a lion in the car park. Right, I'm looking through now. We have got some animals, not quite exotic ones, just ginger cats. What I'm looking for is a nice landscape, maybe a bit of grass. Okay, yeah, look, this will do. Look at this, a nice little pathway. I originally posted asking if anyone's lost their glasses. We're gonna make this picture tell a different story. So first things first, we need to make sure this picture isn't recognizable to the original person that took it. So first off, let's bring it into Photoshop. So we're gonna remove the glasses, we're gonna remove this dog lead here and this dog's tail. Just get rid of all of that. There we go, now we have a blank canvas to put some exotic animals in. And for this first one, I'm thinking we start off small and we're gonna get bigger as the video goes on. So the first animal we're gonna go for is a raccoon. Now I know if you're probably from America, you're thinking, what? That's just a normal animal to be in a neighborhood. In the UK, it is not. Literally, I've never seen a raccoon in my life. I did just Google it. It does say there are raccoons in the UK, but they're usually escaped or released pets. So this first one could kind of be believable. I guess it depends on how good my Photoshop skills are. So first off, let's get some pictures of raccoons. Okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna go for one like this. And just because that post said that raccoons do exist in the UK, one on its own might not be that crazy. So we're gonna add a whole family. So we're gonna start with this one and let's bring him into Photoshop here. Let's make him a bit smaller. Okay, that'll do for now. And then for the others, I kind of want them to be like sort of sideways, like they're running into the bushes here or over here. Maybe this will be pretty good. Boom. Let's flip it into this bush kind of here. And then we're just going to remove the backgrounds. There we go. And the same for this one. Remove the background. So there we go. Looking pretty good, right? No, we need more raccoons. So boom, we're gonna add 2 more raccoons. And with that, I think that looks pretty realistic. I think we're ready to post it. We're gonna head back into Basingstoke and let's create a post. By the way, if anyone hasn't seen my videos before, I'm posting this as Georgemason. It is just me with an old age filter and a woman filter. Just because I feel like if I post it as myself, people will be like, oh, he's just photoshopping it. So yeah, that's who we're posting it as. So when I'm typing the messages, I'm typing it as Georgemason, all right? And one thing about Georgia is she is a bit of a Karen. I can't believe what I spotted today. ... A small family of raccoons blocking the path. Has anyone else seen these? Question mark. I didn't even think they were native to the UK. ... I'm confused. Please help. Kiss, kiss. Georgia is terrified. She's worried. She's seen a raccoon for the first time in her life and she's begging Facebook for help. All right, and with that, post. All right, our post's been submitted. We have to wait for approval. It's not too crazy. Raccoons can be in the UK apparently, so fingers crossed we get approved. In the meantime, we're gonna do some more photoshopping. The next group we're gonna target is Yorkshire, England. As you can see by the media, they have a lot of animals, squirrels. Not quite exotic though. Not as exciting as I would like, so we're gonna add some exotic ones in. Oh, maybe they do have exotic animals. I'm seeing monkeys. I'm seeing a polar bear. What the hell? They got a polar bear in Yorkshire. They got a hyena. Okay, I'm guessing this is a zoo, right? Which is actually pretty good for us. Oh yeah, Yorkshire Yorkshire Wildlife Park. Okay, so this is good. So we can say like this monkey's escaped and we've spotted him in the forest. I like the sound of that. I'm not gonna lie though, I don't want to cause panic as I said. No deadly animals, so we're gonna leave the polar bear and the lions in the cages. However, this monkey, he looks pretty friendly, right? Monkeys would never hurt anyone. So I'm thinking we get just a picture of some trees from below, because let's be honest, no one's gonna recognize a tree in Yorkshire. A tree's a tree, right? And then we just Photoshop the monkey in the tree and say, this was in Yorkshire. All right, here we go. This is a pretty nice tree. Let's use this one. All right, so we got our tree here. What I wanna do is I wanna zoom in on the tree a bit, just like I've seen the monkey in the tree and I'm like, oh my gosh, a baboon. I need to take a picture of this. And hopefully that should also lower the quality, just so it's not too HD, just so I can hide my Photoshop mistakes. I've now got a picture of a baboon, so I'm gonna remove the background from that. I'm just gonna get rid of some of this excess wood here. Don't really need that. We've got enough branches as it is. All right, and now we just need to make it look like the monkey's like nestled in the tree, kind of hidden, but also not hidden enough that Georgia has seen him. Maybe like here in this gap. So let's try and follow the natural sort of shape of the tree. And we're just gonna get some of the branches here just to make it look like the monkey's a little bit hidden, to make it look a bit more natural. And we're gonna remove a bit of the monkey just that's hidden behind the leaves. Honestly, looking at this, would you know there's a monkey there? No, but if you look closely, there is a baboon in the tree. But what if I'm just like, guys, I just heard loads of monkey noises. I looked up and there's a baboon there. Honestly, I think that will do. And then I'm gonna zoom in on this, just like George has done this on like her iPhone 10. The quality is not gonna be great. It's gonna be quite blurred, quite pixelated, but it's the best she can do, all right? She's an old lady. She doesn't know how technology works. Perfect, that actually looks pretty good, I think. All right, there we go. And now we just need to find out where exactly Yorkshire Zoo is, because we need to be close, right here. All right, so I'm thinking we need to find a forest around here that we're just casually taking a walk through and we found a monkey. If you're a monkey, I guess you'd go to the woodland trail here. It's quite a long walk for a monkey, but I think you'd make it. So I'm just gonna say I was at the woodland trail in Doncaster. So with that, let's make the post. Let's get the photos in here. Oh, it does look quite fake, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it looks fake, but then it also kind of looks real. Right, we're going all caps for this one. Baboon spotted in Yorkshire. Listen, I saw all your comments about how bad my typing is, guys. You're right, my typing is bad, but remember, I'm trying to be an old lady here. So the worse my typing is, the more realistic it kind of is. But I'm not doing it on purpose. I just am really bad at typing. I was on a walk today through the woodland trail in Branton, and I suddenly heard lots of monkey noises. Just walking in the forest and you just hear ooh, ooh, ah, ah. I looked up and saw a monkey in the tree. I am going back tomorrow with some bananas to try and get some more photos up close. Stay tuned. Georgia is gonna go up to a baboon, offer them a banana to take some photos. Yeah, honestly, she would get her face ripped off. I'm not gonna lie, this post has the potential to not get approved just because what we are saying is very unrealistic, but it is near a zoo, so it could happen. However, the fact I'm saying I'm gonna go back and give it some bananas probably isn't the most realistic, but fingers crossed it gets approved, and with that, post. And in the meantime, it's time to get photoshopping some more pictures. Oh wait, I've just seen, guys, our post in Basingstoke's been approved. Our raccoon post is in. We've already got 7 likes. Some people are shocked, some people are laughing. I've got 4 comments, let's see what they say. Someone said, where was this? I honestly have no idea, I wasn't there. Someone else said, you've posted very similar before on Oddingham Castle being missing with an AI generated image. Are you bored? No! How is this person in both groups? This person hasn't even seen my videos before, but they've literally been in both groups that I've trolled. Oh no. They literally recognized me. Okay, we're just gonna have to hope no one sees that. Someone else did say this could be an AI generated image, but they did say I'd report it to the RSPCA though, which is like the UK animal welfare thing. And someone else just said, I think they look illegal to me, send them back to their country. Oh my gosh, I've just seen another comment come through from Grace McCrudden. Are you sure they were raccoons and not catfishes? Guys, I think Georgemason's becoming too famous. Everyone knows her. Did someone say catfish? Yeah, that's me. Oh my gosh, this is not good. Right, I need to try and get some other comments to the top. We need to try and ignore all these ones that are saying it's AI and exposing me. The person that said, where was this? I don't know where it was, so I'm just gonna say in Basingstoke, kiss kiss. Post. Obviously it's in Basingstoke, it's literally in the group Basingstoke. We got another comment, that's defo AI. Oh no. Guys, the thing is, this is not even AI. This is just Photoshop. Honestly, you can't Photoshop in peace these days. AI has ruined everything. You just want to troll some people with a little bit of Photoshop. Everyone just discredits you and tells you it's AI. I mean, it is fake, but I had to work hard to make this fake thing. Honestly, AI ruins everything. Right, anyway, we're gonna leave that post for now. We're gonna let it marinate, get some more comments, because we need to Photoshop some more animals into some neighbourhoods. Next up, we got this group called Chessum. Chessum Life. Again, I have no idea where this is, but I have seen in the images, someone's posted a load of photos of nature, as you can see here. Looks like a very early morning walk. So what I'm thinking is, we steal this, we add an exotic animal to it. So first of all, I'm going to bring it into Photoshop, and then what I'm going to do, just so the person doesn't recognize it, I'm going to crop the photo to kind of iPhone dimensions. And then for this one, as you can see, it's very cold, it looks very frosty. So I'm thinking we get an animal that is usually in the cold. And no, we're not going to go for a polar bear, all right? We're going to go for an animal that 100% does not exist in the UK, and that animal is an ostrich. I'll be honest, I don't think ostriches actually like cold weather, because all these pictures, they're literally in like deserts. Are they not from Africa? Yeah, probably not the most realistic place to put it, but look, they've got a lot of feathers. They'll keep them warm. Maybe this one looks pretty good. Let's put them into the location. There we go. We just want to make it look like they're walking through the grass. So we are going to have to crop their legs out. We want them to be quite far away. And then I think we just need to kind of blend the legs in with the grass a bit. Okay, there we go. That's pretty good. Now I'm going to use a harmonize button on Photoshop just to make it all blend in. Let's see if this works. Okay, brilliant. It blends in so much now, doesn't it? What the hell? This is why you can't trust AI, guys. All these people are like, oh, them raccoons made by AI. If I made the raccoons by AI, this is what they'd look like. This is Photoshop, right? This is hard work. I think we need to turn the brightness up a little bit. Yeah, that looks better. So we've now got an ostrich in a field. All right, I'm not gonna lie, this does not look realistic at all. This looks pretty bad, but the thing is, this photo is not the best quality. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to add a bit of a motion blur to it. The only problem with doing this is it kind of does make it look a little bit AI, but I'm thinking if we just add a little bit, sort of like George has seen the ostrich, she's like, oh my gosh, quick, take it. She hasn't kept the camera still. That actually is kind of good, I think. It just does blend in a lot more. I think we're ready. I think that's it. Ostrich has been spotted. And now let's see what Chessum Life thinks of their local ostrich. Can't believe I'm making this post, but this morning on my sunrise walk, I spotted what I can only describe as an ostrich. In fact, should I say it's an emu? Just because I'm like, I don't know what this is. Is it an emu? George is playing dumb, all right? She doesn't know what she's come across. She's just seen this animal. She thinks it's an emu. She's taking a picture. She's just sharing it on her local Facebook group. Has anyone else seen this too? And with that, post. Once again, we have got to wait for it to get approved. But don't worry, we've got some more Photoshop where that came from. This time we're heading to Stonehaven, chat, which I believe is in Scotland. Don't quote me on that. I actually don't know. But I did see an interesting post in this place. As you can see, they've got a beach, which is great for us because you don't just have to bring in exotic land animals. You can now bring exotic water animals. So I'm thinking if we can find some nice photos of the sea that weren't too recent, we can steal them and Photoshop some exotic water animals into them. Right, I found this post here from a few weeks ago, as you can see, and apparently this is police doing some scuba diving training. However, what I see is an opportunity. Look at this. We've got this whole police unit here. What if the police have come to find these exotic animals? So let's grab this picture. All right, so first off, I want to crop this just because, as you can see, there's a lot of snow on the hills here. And just from seeing the most recent photos they've posted, I think the snow may have melted now. So I'm just going to crop this in here. We do still want the police van though, just because these exotic animals need to be arrested. They need to be taken back where they came from. But I know what you're thinking, George, what exotic animal is this going to be? Well, we have a lot of potential here. As you can see, we've got water and we've got land. So what if we do an animal that goes on water and land? Can you guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to do some penguins. Wait, is this real? Surely that's not real, right? Oh, it actually is real. Chin strap penguins. So I'm thinking we just get a group of penguins. What's a group of penguins called? Colony, a huddle, a raft, a rookery, a tuxedo, a waddle. I like waddle. We'll go for a waddle. I don't want to go for the king penguins or the emperor ones, whatever they're called. So I want to go for normal little ones. Just like these little guys, you know? They just swum to Scotland. They're chilling. Right, for this one, we're going to use Photoshop's tools. We're going to use generative fill. And we're just going to say penguins. Boom. Give me some penguins. And boom, just like that, we've got a waddle of penguins. That's actually really good. Oh my gosh, look at the reflection in the water. Surely no one's questioning this. I'm actually happy with that. Let's get it posted. I feel so lucky today. During my morning walk, I managed to see the police rescuing some penguins that had somehow made their way to the harbour. ... So cute. ... Does anyone know if they come here often? It's like a regular occurrence. Well, the answer to that is no. Penguins are not native to Scotland. But Georgia doesn't know. She just wants some advice. And she's going to give him some kisses at the end. Right, let's fix some of these spelling mistakes just so it's actually readable. And with that, post. In the meantime, let's check up on the Basingstoke post of our raccoons? Oh my gosh. All right, I'm not gonna lie, I've just seen the comments. There's a lot of typical racist English people. Even the animals are coming over for free benefits. Wait till they find out how much vets charge, lol. You should really be warned. Shame on you. And then they've got a gif of a raccoon opening a dumpster. Someone else, more illegals. Oh my gosh. Oh, George, do better. If you see me on Facebook trolling, play along. Don't expose me. Someone else said, yeah, I saw them at Down Farm this afternoon. See, I'm not gonna lie, we are struggling to convince people, but I'm not gonna lie, this is always gonna be hard. We're literally trying to convince them that they've got exotic animals in their town. But yeah, we've been exposed a lot here, and then we've also just got a lot of people complaining about illegal immigrants. Guys, I just wanted to make a fun raccoon post. Why are you talking about illegal immigrants? Come on. But yeah, on that note, we're gonna do one more, and I said we're gonna get bigger every time, and this one I think is gonna be the most unbelievable one. So we got this group here. We love Biggleswade. So I found this post right here of some people playing football in the park. So you think what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we remove these people and add some exotic animals. Let's take this image, let's whack it into Photoshop. There we go. So first off, let's get rid of this guy. He's gone. And now we just got to decide what animal we want to add in. And for this one, I said, I want to go big. I want to go very exotic. And for that reason, we're going to go for a zebra. A zebra in Biggleswade. So yeah, let's try and find a good picture of a zebra. Let's go for this one. That's pretty good. I think this is real. I genuinely can't tell anymore. Let's grab that. Let's drop it into Biggleswade. Boom. Okay, I think that's okay. That will genuinely do, I think. Is fake, guys, but come on, look. I'm trying to Photoshop a zebra into a town in England. This is always going to look fake. I'm doing my best, all right? Let's save it and let's get it posted in the Facebook group. What's the Facebook group again? All right, it's now added in. It actually doesn't look too bad. It looks quite bad, but hopefully it gets approved. Zebra spotted on the green in Biggleswade today. I managed to take this photo whilst driving past. I was in pure shock. I have called the police and I hope they sort it out. Biggleswade is no place for a zebra, lol. All right, and with that post, I'll be honest, if this post gets accepted, I will genuinely be so shocked. It's just not getting accepted, is it? In the meantime, what's going on in Basingstoke? Oh no, the comment about me saying Oddingham Castle's missing has got 15 likes. Guys, don't expose me. I mean, to be fair, this person doesn't even know who I am. They just think I'm an old woman that is bored and trolling people on Facebook, which I am. At least I'm doing it with you guys. Someone else said, I spotted this chap walking around the woods at Popley this morning, and it's Bigfoot. Guys, what a place. Basingstoke's got it all. Raccoons, Bigfoot, what more could you want? Yeah, on that note, guys, I'm gonna leave this for now. I'm gonna come back tomorrow when hopefully some of our other posts have been approved. I'll see you tomorrow. And with that, we are back. It is now the next day, and I've got some good news. Our posts have been approved in 4 out of 5 groups. And yes, my notifications have been going crazy. So the first one we got accepted into was Stonehaven, which if you remember was the penguins. And oh my gosh, we've got nearly 1,000 likes on this. People are loving it. People were shocked. And 182 comments, 45 shares. Okay, I think this has been a success. We've definitely tricked them. What did the comments say? Someone said, it just goes to show that climate change is real and it's happening right now. I mean, that is true. Climate change is real and it is happening right now, but this is not evidence of that. This is good old-fashioned Photoshop. Oh no, I just seen a comment. George, I'm on to you. Guys, how many times do I have to tell you this? If you see me out in the wild trolling people, just play along. Tell them you saw the penguins as well. Someone else said, oh, bless them. So glad they were taken to safety. Please keep us updated if you can. Oh my God, people actually believe in this? Wow. Now there's a thing you don't see every day, and then just 4 penguin emojis. We're actually tricking people here, don't get me wrong. There are people here saying it's AI. As you can see, AI and fake news. What a combo. Where will it end? It will never end. We got a lot of comments quoting Madagascar. Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. And then just loads of people just tagging their friends like, oh my gosh, look at this. There's a penguin in our town. But there's not. But people are actually believing this. Someone just said, we do not have pingus here. Is that what you call like multiple penguins? No, pinguses are white. Why has she called them pinguses? Pinguses. I mean, you do have pinguses now, Carol. You got 4 of them. But yeah, genuinely, I'm very surprised. I think this is probably the best Photoshop we've done. You got someone commenting here. How many people falling for this AI and then tagging their friend? The thing is, this just does look real. We got a comment here. Clearly a scam. No way the police would attend. Yes, not the fact that there's penguins in your town in Scotland. No, it's the fact that the police turned up. That's the part that gave it away. Police would never attend to some penguins. I mean, you can tell Scotland has really lost hope for their police force. Someone here just commented, the children will be scared and might jump off the pier. What? Yeah, honestly, I'm actually surprised at how well this one has gone. And in fact, I actually have something else to show you about this post. So I actually got a message from someone called Chris. The post got approved last night. About 20 minutes later, I got this message. Hi, Georgia. Hope you're well. I'm a live news journalist at the Press and Journal and saw your amazing picture of the penguins in Stonehaven. Are you free for a chat about this? "We have literally got the attention of the local news." So I replied, "Hello, yes, I was very lucky to see them. What would you like to know?" And they said, "What time was it?" I gave them a bit of information. They tried to ask me what the police said. I just lied. And then they just messaged me saying, "I can imagine. Did you see these as well?" And then just sent me a picture of 2 polar bears in kilts dancing. So at this point I thought, okay, I've been got here. This guy's just been trolling me this whole time. He's not a real journalist. So I tried to just play along with the fact that I'm an older lady. I don't really understand technology. So I just said, "Is that real?" And he said, "Someone posted it in the Stonehaven chat. Do you live in Stonehaven?" I lied and said I do, and also said, "That looks like animal cruelty if they made them wear clothes and dance like that." George is vegan, guys. She doesn't like animal cruelty, especially putting polar bears in kilts. He then told me it's an AI image and asked if I can go on a quick phone call, which I said no, just because I don't sound like a 60-year-old woman. I then asked him, "Will this be in the paper?" And he said, "Well, we're hoping so. Would you like to comment?" And I just said I was very happy that they came and visited, and I said that they should name one of the penguins Georgia, and he just said that's a good idea. I'll let you know in the comments if this article actually gets published, but if this actually does, that is crazy. The thing is, I think this guy was messaging me just to test the waters to see if I was just trolling, and I think we may have tricked the news. See, the article hasn't gone out yet, but I feel like it actually might. I'm not sure. It depends how quickly this video comes out, because I feel like if this video comes out, then they're probably going to see this and be like, okay, that was fake. However, I feel like this guy's actually writing an article about it. But yeah, speaking of that, some of our other posts got approved as well. Let's take a look at them. So first off, we have the one that you guys will know about from yesterday, the raccoons from Basingstoke. That post got 108 reactions, 62 comments. The hell is this? That's nothing. Have a look what my grandson seen yesterday when walking the dogs. What's this? Oh, it's a bear running through a field. Yeah, that's definitely AI. I'm just gonna reply, "Oh my goodness, was that in Basingstoke?" George is terrified. She doesn't want to get eaten by a bear. This is what you need to do, guys. You need to fully commit to the character, right? I'm just a confused elderly lady. I don't know what AI is. I can't tell the difference, let alone make my own AI. Saw this at the Blackdown Ponds earlier, and it's a polar bear. Oh, and then someone's actually used it to make their own AI and added raccoons outside a local pub. Oh my gosh. Unlike the penguins, not many people in this town actually believe me. Someone else has made this. What the hell is this? What is this? They've replaced my raccoons. I mean, they haven't even replaced it. They've just covered them with alien thing. Why have you done that? You know what? I actually thought this Photoshop was genuinely good. I think this is just as good as the penguins. I don't know why no one believes it here. Basingstoke are very much onto me. We got a comment here from Charlie who just said, "What's going on with this ... nation?" Is he talking about the Georgemason nation? Guys, speaking of the Georgemason nation, subscribe if you haven't already. We're taking over YouTube, photoshopping one photo at a time. Guys, honestly, 2026, no one is safe from my photoshopping, alright? We're attacking every local neighbourhood group. So make sure you're subscribed and maybe I'll join your group. Oh wait, we've actually got someone here that is playing along with it. My partner got bit by one of these earlier. Please be careful, everyone. I'm just gonna reply, "OMG, that's so scary. Luckily, I didn't get close enough to get bitten. XX." Someone else just said, "I love these silly posts. It puts a smile on my face. We're just bringing some entertainment to the local neighbourhood groups." Oh no, and then there's someone else. "Nah, I've watched your YouTube videos. You ain't getting me this time." Guys, play along, please. Stop exposing me. Oh, look at this. Someone here has posted this saying, "Gonna leave this here." No, they're not native, but we definitely have them here. Lol. And then they've uploaded my picture into like an AI thing, which tells you the photo is AI or not. And look, not likely to be AI generated or deepfaked, 2%. I'm so good at catfishing, the AI can't even tell that it's fake. Oh my gosh. This is why you can't be using AI, guys. You gotta use Photoshop, hard work. And the AI can't even tell it's real or fake, let alone the local neighbourhoods. So yeah, that's Basingstoke. Unfortunately, I feel like we tricked maybe a few local people, but the majority of people were onto us and they just took it as a joke. However, we're not done there. So for this next one, the admins of the group actually rejected it, and that was the Ostrich one that we posted in Chessum. I don't know why they rejected it. They didn't tell me why, but they just didn't allow me to post it. So I thought, all right, you know what? I'm gonna find some areas around Chessum and just post it there. Because to be honest, it's just a field. It could be anywhere. So I posted in a place called Rugby Town and they accepted it. We got 65 reactions, 49 comments. Let's see what they're saying. The top comment with 6 likes says, "Look, there's Rod Hull in the window." Rod Hull? Who the hell is Rod Hull? Rod Hull. Rod Hull, comedian. Oh, he had an emu puppet, I guess. Or ostrich, whatever this is. We got a comment here from someone. "We have 3 in the garden. Very common in Rugby. And a very good pet. Must be about 20 on our street." Okay, we're getting trolled here. They're just playing along. Someone else said, "Looks like a superimposed ostrich," which it is. A very rare species. Oh no, someone here said, "How far did you walk? Because that church is in Buckinghamshire." Yes, it is. It's in Chessum. How the hell is anyone recognising this? Why did Chessum just not let me post it in their group? So yeah, there is a couple people here, someone else that doesn't look like anywhere near Rugby, which it's not. But the thing is, no one's actually saying AI. Oh, so someone here's just added a banner to our picture saying fake news. Someone else here said, OMG, it won't survive there. Have you reported it? Has it been rescued now? Where is this? So clearly some people are believing it. So I'm just gonna say, yes, I've reported it and they said they will find it. XXX. We don't want to cause any problems. Just about harmless trolling. Oh no, I've just seen one of the comments. Someone said, same person posted a zebra on the Biggleswade page. Somehow the zebra post actually got approved, but also, why the hell is this person in the Biggleswade group and in this group? Stick to your own neighbourhood, stop going into other neighbourhoods. Let me troll in peace. Oh, look at this one. This is an idiot YouTuber called Georgemason. Just ignore him. His photoshops aren't even good. Rude. I think this is pretty good Photoshop. Come on, it's not bad. I know it's not the best in the world. It looks kind of realistic. So yeah, that's the emu post. A lot of attention. Not many people believe in it, but at the same time, guys, we're literally photoshopping exotic animals into random neighbourhoods. There's no way an emu could have got to England because they can't fly. I guess maybe they can swim. I don't know, but they definitely can't fly. So they wouldn't just be in a random town in England. But speaking of that, the most unrealistic post we did, I genuinely don't know how this got approved. The zebra post, it somehow got approved in We Love Biggleswade. Look at this. 271 reactions and 127 comments. I'm not gonna lie, looking at it now, the Photoshop's not great. It's not. It does look very fake. Anyone that knows anything about technology is gonna know this is not real. However, we're trying to prey on the boomers, the older generation of Facebook that can't tell the difference between real and fake. And let's see what the comments say. Oh, I need to know the outcome of this. Lol. Okay, sounds like they're believing it. They got 4 replies. Me too. Me 3. Me also. It's fake. It's not fake. It's real. Trust me, bro. Someone else said, where was the zebra? And someone replied, it was on Google Images. Don't be naive. We got another comment here from someone saying, it's not a zebra. It's a horse wearing pajamas. I mean, honestly, that's probably the more realistic thing it is. Realistically, there's not going to be a zebra walking the streets of Biggleswade. Someone else just said, we were promised a new zebra crossing. We got a comment from someone here saying, I saw the zebra too. And then they've AI'd Elvis sitting on the zebra for some reason. The things people use AI for, it just actually hurts my brain. Like, why did you see this picture and go, you know what? I'm gonna add Elvis to that zebra. Oh my gosh. We've got a comment here that says, that's just a donkey that has been painted. Silly. I'm just gonna say, how do you know? Did you do it? Georgia's just confused, right? She's as confused as everyone else. She's just seen a zebra. Someone else just said, is this a wind up? And someone just replied, yes. Well, I'm gonna reply, no, it's not. It's very real. Post. Someone else here said, it was probably from the back of the butchers as they're now selling zebra meat. Gonna reply to that. Oh my goodness. That's so disgusting. That's why I'm vegan. We're getting some criticism here for driving and taking pictures. Bro, if you saw a zebra, you'd also take a picture whilst driving. That should be the least you worry. There's a zebra on the loose in your town. Someone else said, is it wearing Doc Martens? I'm just gonna reply, I don't know. I was driving, so I couldn't see close up. Just keep acting clueless and hope you believe you. We got other people literally just sending us pictures of zebra crossings. I'm glad they're getting a laugh out of it. But let's be honest, this was always going to be the hardest one to convince people. The person we saw earlier that said, oh, I need to know the outcome of this, lol. I'm just going to reply, yes, me too. I called the police and they said they will investigate. I just hope they don't hurt the poor zebra. Kiss, kiss. Post. But yeah, honestly, guys, my notifications have been going crazy. Literally, look, these are all in the last like 3 minutes. The people are loving it. Oh wait, I just got a notification. Our monkey post got approved. Here it is, the monkey in the tree. We got 30 reactions. Some people are laughing, some people are shocked. And we got 23 comments. Spoke to one of my family members who's in the police and they said you need to report it to them personally and they'll get onto it immediately. But you have to be the one to call and report it. Okay, I don't want to cause any alarm. I'm just gonna say, don't worry, I already did. I told the police if they can't find it, I'll go back tomorrow with some bananas to see if I can find it again myself. I think he liked me. Forget the police, we don't need the police. All we need is Georgia and a few bananas. She'll find the monkey. Okay, people actually believe in this. I'm not gonna lie, the Photoshop in this, I don't feel like it's the best. But I guess the fact it's near a zoo makes it realistic. We got someone here, OMFG. Georgia, please call the RSPCA immediately. We have got someone here that's skeptical. I was almost convinced until I realized the leaves are still very green and very much still on the tree. Yeah, to be fair, that probably is a mistake. It is autumn, so the trees have not got this many green leaves on it. I didn't think of that. Someone here said where, and then the person just posted a screenshot of the thing with a monkey circled. What else are they saying? That's a baboon, that's no monkey. Baboon and monkey are same. Listen, I know they're not, but Georgia doesn't. To her, a monkey and a baboon, they're the same thing. Someone else, are people actually believe this is real? You'd be surprised they actually are. Of all the things that never happened, this never happened the most. That's true. But people are believing it. Literally just some random town in Sheffield, people are like, yeah, it makes sense that there would be a monkey in the wild, in the forest, going ooh, ooh, ah. Oh, we got a reply from Liam, who's the one that said, that's a baboon. That's no monkey. They're really not. A baboon will rip your face off. A monkey will just rob what you're feeding it. I mean, he's probably right, but Georgia doesn't think so. Don't be silly. They just like bananas and swinging from trees. I think he liked me. I'm going back tomorrow with some bananas. Georgia is literally going to get her face ripped off. I feel like if we're ranking these on a realistic scale, I feel like the raccoons won, penguin second, then I'm gonna say ostrich, just because I think the photo looked quite real. Then I would say monkey, then I would say zebra. But the fact that a lot of people are believing this monkey one must mean it's pretty good. We got a comment here. At least it doesn't look like AI, just bad Photoshop. Hey, come on, it's not that bad. Give me a break. We were trying to do the impossible, trying to convince people animals from completely different continents are in their local neighborhood. And on that note, guys, I'm gonna end the video there. I hope you did enjoy. Once again, subscribe if you want to see more of this, and comment down below your local neighborhood group that you want to see me troll. And if you have any ideas of certain ways we can Photoshop in or scenarios that you know would annoy your local neighborhood, let me know down below and I'll try and do them. So yeah, guys, it's been Georgemason and Georgemason. We'll see you next time. Over and out. Boom.